Hey, what is up everybody, Blaze for here, and today for you another video of BlackCloverMobile. Inside today's video, guys, we're going to be going over some new information regarding why this game is actually really fun to play, as well as a potential reroll system. Yes, infinite rerolls are in the games by the looks of it. So if you guys are interested in listening to all of that stuff, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. But let's hop straight into it. Now, checking out one of the Twitter pages I ended up following, which is the BlackCloverMobile news account here, and I gotta say, bruh, this thing has been on just like a ballistic rampage of just showing absolutely everything. As you guys know, we've been seeing a lot of stuff due to the last few streams that came out, as well as some new stuff. And partner named Yiku over here got a hold of this account here, and he's been going absolutely crazy. Now, I reference his channel down below in the description, so be sure to check his out as well. But regarding this, we happen to see, through some little footage here, that actually the affection system is still here. Now, why this is a good thing is because this actually allowed you to get free dupes for your units, as well as some other little Clover copies, as you can see right there, to get your character from SSR all the way up to LR. Or let's say if you are a person who's using a R unit and you really like that unit, you can get them from R to LR pretty easily using this affection system. Now, as you guys can see, the affection level 1 gives you an actual dupe for the character, while affection level 2 gives you a fodder dupe. What you would like to do when it does come down to these types of deals is you want to use the fodder dupes first. The fodder dupes allow you to fill up the whole Clover for the character, and then once you get to a certain point, you will need to have 2 or either 1 actual copy of a real dupe. So this is actually amazing that they decided to keep this in. When it comes down to pulling, it seems like you're morally going to be pulling for like sometimes the card effect. So like, as we do know, they have different cards that will actually amplify different skills that they may have. That seems like more the case where they're going with the pulls here, as well as when you just get extra pulls and let's say your character's fully maxed out, you'll be able to use them in the shop for more characters or more resources. This is a very free to play type of resource here, because I thought that they were going to take it out. I thought it was only going to be a beta type of deal just to let us try out the character, but they actually decided to keep it in, which was really cool to see. Along with having all these free rewards, of course, you always get other rewards like gems and stuff like that, because once you fully max out the character, you are allowed to get a certain amount of gems as well. So that's actually very nice that they decided to keep that up with the free-to-play aspect, and I really wasn't expecting them to really try to do that too much. Now, something else that I wanted to go over inside the video, keeping it short and sweet for you guys here, was oh, here's the fodder dupe system that I was talking about here. So technically you use the little fodder clovers, then eventually you'll actually need a real clover. I did not even notice that this was here. I'm not even sure what that is though. That's a little bit of a new thing. Oh, and it's an awakening system. Okay, so that's very interesting. This is something a little new, so that's actually interesting to see. But if we go ahead and go up ahead, I want to show this. Yes, this right here. Now, as you can see, you see the summon results in the back, in which he ended up getting Lotus, or the person ended up getting Lotus, as well as a couple cards here, but nothing too good on their first one. You have Mars on their first one, but Lotus on their second, and it seems fairly interesting here, because you would think that these characters, or at least this, wouldn't have a reroll system. But right here, after we ended up doing a little bit of I wanted to say at least a little bit of some translations here, it would seem that this definitely is a reroll system that can be at least repeated, or at least repeated potentially, let's say infinitely, until you get what you would like for your first summon. Mainly if we're taking this from like different other games, or at least a different game here. I think there was one that I ended up playing, I can't remember it off the top of my head what the name of it was, but you were able to sit here and just re-roll until you potentially get what you exactly want. So let's say you wanted at least 2 SSRs and maybe an SSR card, you could probably sit here and re-roll for that as many times as possible, in which, as it says, you can go back or save the current summoning result. If you go back, it goes through the summoning animation once again, and then of course you end up getting a new pull. Now, I hope they actually keep this. I think it was that's what it was, My Hero Ultra Impact, that had it. You could only do it around like I think 50 times or something like that, or I can't remember the exact number. But this is definitely going to be very, very helpful for having a good starter. I already know who I'm definitely going to be going for. At least until I see different nerfs and buffs, we'll see. But yeah, this is actually very, very good to keep there. But that's all I really want to really go over here. We actually have a lot of stuff to cover here. As you can see, Giku has been absolutely going insane with this, and here's a little sneak peek of what I'll be covering next video here. Yeah, you see it, combo ultimates and more. So till then, everybody, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please slap that like button beforehand, consider subscribing if you are new. I'm going to continue on with my grind of Black Clover here, so any support is appreciated. Until next time, everybody, peace.